You guys hear the music?
I'm not in the game.
I can.
This fuck. You link to it.
Okay.
And yes, I do hear it.
Let's begin.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hey,
Last.
I am currently playing for my new apartment.
Ooh. Got a new place. Still on the
Yeah.
couch though.
Hey, but prior to all this, I've been playing for my girlfriend's place on the bed in their room.
you're moving up? No one.
Yeah.
The bed sounds comfier, honestly.
I don't know. This couch is pretty ballin'. Oh wait, that's right. I need to build my fucking entertainment center.
All right, let's. Last we had left years ago. So long. Our party adventurer, where, as it happens, seemed to have been some festival, private ball, but as well as various different within the actual city proper. The party, that there was a chance to get private event hosted by Lord himself, decided to join a auction. Lost, but they did spot who.
We came close.
Very close. A seemingly rather rich merchant who's able to steer off with it. Went into inn and was a mystery. But the party went back, discussed their options, and I don't remember exactly where.
We were sitting in the bar, the gray that was in the city, after noticing Varus following him. Because obviously vampire, look at him.
You want some, you lose some.
Darcy just had a moment where his patron took over and set fire to the book that he'd found, with the first lead that we've actually gotten on anything regarding that.
But given that your opportunity, you've managed to land yourselves in Malagos, there's quite incredible.
The book was a rental.
There's quite an incredible opportunity that you have ahead of you, potentially being able to accost and speak with one of the most powerful current. But sorry,
is it accosting if we've been invited into his home through a street auction?
Well, you
A
know,
little bit.
not if you're stealing the tickets.
Borrowing.
Yes.
With no intent to return.
But you guys had gathered, had paid for rooms, and had sat down in the corner of a bar, discussed with one another your next steps. I believe you guys had already had a bit of a discussion before Zagrin had come and kind of bumped into you guys to say hello. as he sits down, kind of glances around the entirety of the party. Right. What's the plan?
Can I just say real quick, out of character? Sacred's character sheet looking real good.
Oh, you could see it? Shit.
Yeah,
Wait,
You're not
what?
supposed to. You're supposed to be able to
I
see it.
figured.
Oh,
Like, look at that.
Why you can see it?
I couldn't see it. All I could see was the picture. I don't know if you got to it fast enough that I wouldn't have been able to see the character sheet.
I think I got it.
So I
fast
think it
enough.
might. It's either that or it was just Andrew that had access to it.
You know, I was just curious. I was like, what does Sacred look like again? Oh, yeah, let me click on this. Oh, that's a character sheet.
Don't worry about it.
Oh. Okay.
All right, so we shouldn't fight him. Got it.
Level 5. Ooh, we could take that.
Well,
Yeah,
you know,
we can
all I can say is it looked like he was a fighter.
Ah.
We can take him.
Sure. If you really wanted to. Well. Some people may not be very. Okay, so sits down, kind of glances around at all of you. So what's the plan?
Well, I think that at some point we are going to try and
Well, when is the party?
We've still got a few days left, so for now, take our time, plan. 4 days, I believe it.
Not much time. I feel like we shouldn't sneak in to the party, right? It's a home of an archmage.
It would be nearly impossible, but it wouldn't be if I said nearly impossible. At this current moment, sure that because guests are arriving at it. So, probably a much higher. However, it stands. How far? I'll have wards. Very high likelihood.
well, that's what
Right.
I think our best bet is to try and swipe those tickets, and that way at least 6 of us can feasibly walk in, no questions asked.
And then we have to hope that the last one can make it in on their own.
Not going in the bag.
I think they would stop me if I had the bag.
Just saying.
Yeah, no, I don't think we'll be bringing the bag, but it would be. I think trying to sneak one person in via invisibility or just by blending in would be a lot easier than
I just
a lot of
realized.
us.
I just realized something. If I don't have the bag, that means I'm going to have to be carrying it on my person. That is not going to be a good conversation starter.
Oh.
Sorry, carrying what?
Possessed doll.
It's nothing to worry about, I assure you.
Not for another week or so.
Yeah. We got contained.
Look, we've just met, so let's sum it up with this. That one, pointing at Lyra, is the normal one of the group.
I would assume he knows that.
Yes, I'm sure she is.
Only pointing that out because from an outset, I would seem to be the most normal one. I can assure you. I wish I could take that title. I cannot.
They're not just a
Merchant. I sell wooden carvings, mostly toys. I take great pride in it.
The plan.
I can make at least 2 people invisible.
Mm.
You'd have an hour then. Sneak in, grab them.
Yeah, I want no part in this thieving, this stealing. You guys can do it. I can't. I'm not
We're not going to
just
force
be
you to do
involved
it.
anymore.
We're not going to force you to do it. I'm not a fan of it either. But at the same time,
Yeah, there was a time where I went and stole women's underwear with my friends while drunk, but no more. I can't.
Well,
This
Why would
and
you-
that are very different scenarios.
We didn't need to know that, but thank you for sharing.
I'm curious as to why you felt the need to share that.
That feels like it was a personal goal. This is a professional goal.
in front of my salad.
It was fun.
There is another option that we can do, one that doesn't involve thievery, so can avoid some risk and also, I guess, avoid going against some people's morals.
What's the other option?
We could find out who is attending, and perhaps one of them would be kind enough to be our benefactor, so long as we strike a deal or give them something they want.
So
Alright.
the problem with that is, first things first, having to find someone who is A, willing to speak to us in the first place about such matters. Secondly, finding someone with enough tickets. Just because that merchant got 6 tickets does not mean that everybody got 6 tickets. They're probably very expensive.
I think it can't hurt to try to know who's in the city.
Well, I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that. However, for such purposes as getting into the party, I don't think it's the most likely way to succeed, unfortunately.
I think it is at least a good idea to kind of scout out who the VIPs will be that'll be attending.
The second I die, my father is going to slap me in the face for all this. Oh.
What, for stealing or for talking?
For helping people commit crimes. Because one way or
Sometimes it's a way to live.
Well, do we know that like I was under the impression that this entire event was I guess like on an invite basis. So I don't know if getting in the good graces of someone who's already invited would necessarily even help us.
Probably not. I don't think that. And even if it isn't just if it's just an invite, they're going to be tickets, and I don't think any of them say +7.
There might be.
Oh.
Oh?
You know how I told you I was hunting a high vampire?
Yes.
No way someone that
Okay.
powerful enough, but still stepping into a party with how far located.
Mm-hmm.
There are it's not exactly going to be escape.
No, not in the slightest.
Possibility that the vampire I'm hunting.
Thank you for
Right.
using the singular. Thank you for using the singular in that moment.
Well, you know, if you want. Might have minions some way.
They might be disguised as staff. Who knows?
Or they might be disguised as staff, which technically.
How many influential families are going to be here?
Me? I don't know. I came here to hunt a vampire. I don't have any connections. That's not my forte.
Well, I have some, but not in this area. I can certainly check.
Remember that it passed.
Oh, no.
There you go.
Just a curiosity thing. I'm gonna go send something real quick. I'm just gonna get up and walk away a little bit. I'm gonna take out the sending stone, which goes to Aluri, and just kind of might be a bad time to ask, but how exactly can I prove what family I'm from now? Do I still just use the old ring and shit, or is there something else I should be worried about?
You sit there, standing, holding the stone for solid 45 seconds.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Maybe we should start walking back and then sit back on the stone. Sorry, no, busy.
I figured.
Fighting robots.
Well, worth a try. I think I just say, good luck. Walk back inside.
Thanks. Back in. Megan looks up. Whoever we're talking to.
Well, if she weren't fighting robots, maybe. But unfortunately not.
Something happening in the swamps or something like that.
Actually,
Technically, not
Is it-
specifically the criminal background, but by God, did he steal a lot?
Varus, give me a history check.
Oh boy.
Wolfback, let's go.
Lost. Oh. And it's me.
Set the pace, Andrew.
I believe
Set
in
the
you.
pace.
I believe
History, you said? Oh, well, it's just a +2. Well, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, that sounds about right. That fucking fits,
Oh.
don't it?
I said set the pace. I didn't think you were going
And
to
it
go
can only
geriatric.
go up from here, right?
This is true, but at the same time,
I mean,
I'm gonna
yeah.
go with the X on that one. But honestly, thinking about it, Varus, you're like, wow. Fucks.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Got nothing.
I knew that was coming. Second, you were like, hey, roll something for me, Andrew. First roll back. I was like, no, it's not going to be good. I did.
there's the distinct potential of any of us rolling that and getting the one, because all of the luck for this game is rusty.
Something like.
There's no two ways about it.
Oh, also,
Shit.
in case you guys weren't aware, I have installed a new module that dice roll, and I do mean all dice rolls.
I saw that.
Far left, bottom, there's a thing that looks like a dice. That shows the.
Wow, that's a little fucking embarrassing now, ain't it?
Well, you've only rolled once
Yeah.
since it was installed.
So yeah, it also
Damn.
does. It also does by player. So,
Hmm.
eventually that'll fill up.
Congratulations, Andrew.
Oh,
You've begun the
scroll,
bell
man.
curve.
Woohoo!
He
Where is
started
it?
at the
Oh,
far left of the bell curve, that's for sure.
All right, I
The
could have
dice
had
on the left side of the screen came.
I could have
uh-huh.
had one more person in this book. Who else was it?
I'm pretty sure it was. Artemis.
Was it Artemis? Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Um, you know what? Actually, I'll give Zing a roll for this.
Oh boy.
He doesn't have proficiency. I
I mean,
Well, neither did it.
yeah, let's go. Let's
Oh, wow.
fucking go.
Damn. Unfortunate
One of
game.
us. One of us.
What the fuck, man? What the fuck, man? That's. Oh
It was
boy.
beautiful.
That feels good. That
Well-
that feels
Beautiful.
nice.
I think
I
we're
love
sticking
that.
with the plan to take the tickets then.
He thinks about it for a second. He goes cross-eyed and he's like, "Hmm.
Anyone else smell copper?
Ugh. Phew. Okay, what are we doing? Who am I? No, I'm kidding. I know who I am.
Do you smell burnt toast? Good.
So we're stealing these tickets then.
Unless the lot of us think that we can pass as kitchen or wait staff.
No, absolutely not.
I thought as much. I get the distinct impression that I'd be, well, maybe me, maybe Lyra, maybe Vestelle.
You look pretty average.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah, there's not so. I mean, Vaerun. Name was Vaerun, right?
yes.
Might
Oh,
be
you
passable.
could feel my noble air. I get it.
To be fair, you just told them about how you used to steal women's underwear. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
that is straight up typical. No.
Nobility right there. Huh?
So this is how the other half lives.
I lived on the streets. No.
So worst case scenario, the lot of you get in with tickets. I'll pretend to be a wait. I don't know.
My concern, though, is if they won the tickets, would they not have gotten names? And
Did we
Mm.
did we see them take the name, or did they just like be like, "Hey, congrats," and then hand them the
Well, they
tickets?
did they
So-
take names? Because when I registered for it, did they? No, we put names in a bowl. They called it out. The thing is, though, I don't think the tickets will have the names on them.
Time to redeem myself.
Mhm.
Let's fucking go.
Everyone who.
Woohoo!
There you go, Andrew. Not Zagrin.
Varus, Artemis, Vestelle, three of you. Though they did take names for the. Said the number of tickets, but also something. Told them that he had to show up. That it probably wasn't built. But you don't know if it'll be the same person as the. or if
Wait,
it's-
so if we won these tickets, we would have to go through formal manners training.
Yes.
Yeah,
No.
It is a
you
noble.
imagine us in formal manners training?
Two
Well,
of
if we
you
take
would-
these tickets, we have to go.
three of us would have been fine. The others, better chance than most.
maybe.
Is anyone capable of disguising themselves? Like magically speaking?
No, if I was, I wouldn't look like this.
I'm
If
not
I were
able-
capable of it, I probably wouldn't know.
Okay, so back to square one. Stealing ticket.
Ceiling, yeah.
I think that's our best bet, is to
And
steal them,
if
go
there's-
through the training.
And if
Be
there's
there.
a formal manners training, sooner the better.
Okay. Well, you guys are gonna do
Also, we don't exactly know. Remember, he has that chest that he put the tickets in. We still haven't quite figured out what that is or where it goes.
You guys recognize that magic item?
It was a sort of conjuration type magic on it. So it could be anything from summoning something to defend it or teleporting it somewhere else.
I could.
Because you look at a bag of holding, and that's also conjuration magic. It's a summoning a whole space into the bag.
I could use dispel magic on it before we touch it.
You could.
Unless
One would certainly hope that the tickets do not get destroyed in that event.
Exactly. Or it could have been kept in a separate space, like a bag of holding, and gone forever.
Look at it this way. Get the chest, bring it to me, I'll figure out what it is, what we need to do with it, and we go from there.
All right.
Another thought. Did they say where this banners training was going to be?
I think we might need the tickets for the manners training too.
So if they already know where it is, say it's on the tickets, they already know where it is. We get the tickets, we show up. They could show up and be like, hey, those are ours.
Yeah,
This
but
is
no one
true.
else would know that they had it except for the guy who handed it out.
Mm.
Like in theory, I mean, someone else other than us could also show up when he gets there and say that he stole the ticket from them, so on and so
We
forth.
could do that.
Yeah, if we knew where it was.
Let's try and have the tickets in hand first. If it's not doable, it's not doable, but
All right.
Okay.
It
Well,
is
you guys are gonna
green.
go get those tickets. I'm gonna go cure my own.
good luck. If
Okay.
you can't secure it, I don't know, boulder parchment shears for who gets to be the waiter.
You guys have fun planning. I'll also explore my own avenue. I'm not supposed to be part of this anymore.
How are you going to justify then using dispel magic on that chest? Should we find it if you're not going to be a part of this?
You know, at that point, it's your property, right?
My father is rolling in his grave so much that I can hear it.
You have the wildest.
Your ability to perform mental gymnastics is rather impressive. I'm just going to say. Like, I'm astonished.
You truly have the wildest moral compass I have ever seen.
Must be the years of drinking.
Probably part of it.
You stand up.
So what if we come across this noble? And I say, I challenge you to a duel to those tickets, right? And then I cast Compelled Duel on.
He will still stick his bodyguards on you.
He can't
First
say
of all,
no.
I think he's a merchant as well.
We could just not give up the tickets after.
That as well. Or he could simply call the guards.
Don't you
I'm
know
mostly
if you're
joking.
being compelled to a duel?
Probably.
I can't say I've ever been on the receiving end of it.
I mean, we can check right now. Why don't you try to compel someone here to do a duel?
Alright, under the table, I'll summon my blade. How many of us are there? 6, including me?
Yes.
Use it on yourself.
4.
I cast it on Vestelle.
Hey, pop it into chat.
Hell yes.
No, wisdom save DC 16.
My wisdom is not very high. Oh,
17.
Oh
Oh, wow,
man.
that's another way.
But at the same time, can she feel it happening?
Yes.
okay. I'll stand up and get out my halberd.
Oh shit! Go to cancel the spell out, and it's like, oh.
There is no
Let's sit
spell to
back.
cancel.
Yeah.
And that is how Artemis nearly had a heart attack.
Oh,
Yeah,
Darcy.
just kidding.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Guidance. I'm gonna need it. 14. Yay!
We're fairly certain that with the merchant background,
We might be able to buy the tickets from him if we can find a way to make it more profitable for him than having it and potentially talking the Archduke into something.
Yeah, how exactly much money would we be talking here?
With
To
I
no-
don't
buy
know.
the tickets to the party of a once in a lifetime.
I do not know. But if those of you going in to grab the chest and bring it back, cock up somehow, we have an option.
Yeah, I guess. As long as we're not discovered and he's on his guard.
Which is why I am staying far away, because I would need to negotiate with him.
Couldn't you try and make something of value over the next few days?
I could try, but... Well, actually... Darcy's going to pull out the dragon carving. How do you think this would do?
What's it made of?
It's just a nice, darker hardwood. It's been
It's like,
glossed up a little. It's been
Well, I
glossed up a
don't
bit.
doubt that it's worth a decent amount. My only concern is that he's a noble, so
He's
his
not a noble,
standards
he's a
might be-
merchant.
well, a merchant, but he at least still is familiar with these sorts of things, so perhaps maybe his blood runs a little more golden.
Mm. Did he carry himself with nobility or just arrogance?
insight check.
Can Andrew also do this?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I make one too?
Because you two both fall.
Guidance.
Yes. Ah, well,
Like 9. Yeah, that was 90% arrogant.
No, he's just an arrogant bastard.
That's probably why I mistook him for a noble. I kind of glance over the Vaerun, no offense.
I give him my arrogance. I go,
Okay, so. Alright, business mindset. First option, cheapest one. So who wants to try and get it?
like I can steal it.
Yes.
I mean, I'm all for stealing things.
Right
You have the
then.
most experience.
I'm gonna leave now. Plausible
Plausible
deniability.
deniability. Yes, go on your way.
Yeah.
As he walks away, I'm just like, it may just be a fact that I have to live by an oath, but like clerics don't have to do that, do they?
No, they have to live under the constant watchful eye of their gods.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, because your god is chill. Chiller than mine.
Kill people, burn shit.
Right, so Varus. Anybody else want to go with him?
I can go with backup if you wanted, but if that'll hinder you, then I won't.
Well, who is the next best at slinking around?
Me, but I'm recusing myself.
Don't look at me.
I could
We
take
won't.
my armor off.
Don't worry.
I also figure it might be better if we can, like walk up walls with stuff.
Exactly.
How are you good at sneaking, Vestelle?
I have proficiency.
Oh,
Well, that's good.
I assume we will be doing this without your armor.
She's got a breastplate on. She doesn't have stealth
Does she?
disadvantage.
Yeah,
You?
I have medium
Oh.
armor.
Well, which one?
Well, no, yeah,
No,
which one?
I don't think it said I had any disadvantage on it.
Is it breastplate?
It's a breastplate because I gave her a breastplate
Yeah,
when I got my.
okay.
Yeah,
last
it's,
Cool, cool.
yeah.
Good, good, good.
If for whatever reason she had scale mail instead, I was like, when did that happen?
Got it. So the two creatures of the night will be stealing.
Oh
Yes.
man.
Lovely.
You just blame on the vampire, you get caught.
I suppose so.
I thought you were walking away, Vaerun.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm gone. I'm gone.
It's too late. You're
Can I just say
complicit now.
that?
He comes
Complicit
back.
now.
I
He
forget.
knows. He knows. He knows.
You're a sinner.
He comes back. Forgot my keys.
So we're doing this tonight, whenever now-ish.
Sooner would probably be better.
So I remember correctly, we met not late at night, but when night was coming, right?
That's about
Yeah,
Like meeting.
around like sundown.
That's
Yeah.
about 9 now.
So we can do this now if you would prefer.
We might as well. How far away is the inn that the noble, the fucking goddamn it, Andy, that the merchant was staying at?
Not too far
Compared
away.
to ours.
Probably.
How long is
I
that
think
in
he's-
minutes?
Yeah, time.
Sorry. It'll be like a 10-minute.
Okay, so I can cast this on you now and no issues. Right, let's go inside because people just suddenly vanishing in a bar is suspicious.
All right.
Also realize still relatively early in. You guys want to? No, it's
Let's wait until actual let's wait until actually later, so maybe he's asleep.
Exactly.
The witching hour.
Yes.
you guys are gonna wait a couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else that you guys
Vaerun
would
is
like
gone for 3 hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
Vaerun, what are you gone to do?
I'll go to the embassy.
You go to the embassy.
I'd like to report several suspicious characters.
I think they might be trying to steal from someone.
you you arrive at the embassy and it's beautiful white marble, elegant, kind of trimmed, kind of encompass the entire area. Beautiful vine bonding man-made nature, building itself with nature. quite a beautiful sight, but that not too many people walking in or out. But the main gate is
Okay, so I have my ring in my finger. I'm gonna walk through.
as soon as you kind of walk through the actual gates itself, you get stopped. The just on the other side of the gates themselves, behind one of the hedges, stood, and as they kind of push forward, you see that the like long, beautiful dance that there is of best that you can tell, their armor is kind of made to blend in with probably. But as soon as they step forward, their glaive out. What are you doing?
I present my ring.
She kind of
Uh,
takes a moment to Pasavel.
yes, that's correct.
Not familiar with your face.
Uh, well, I've been out of the spotlight for a while. Let me introduce myself. My name is Vaerun Zavel.
What are you doing here, Vaerun?
Yes, I'm here to visit and see if there's any friends.
Friends.
Yes.
Seven Embassy Elagos. Friends. Telling us you're seeking asylum.
No, I'm just in unfamiliar land, and it'd be good to know if there's any friends nearby.
Persuasion check.
All right. Do I have any advantage? I'm a noble. Does that help? Okay.
Kind of looks at you, looks you up and down. Though you are clean and presentable, there's still. I'm sorry, Mr. Bell. I don't think there is any.
Well,
Unless you are seeking
well,
asylum,
no.
you have proper business.
Well, how would you know what my business is? It could be confidential. I can't let you know unless you have proper clearance.
You are saying you are looking for friends. Any friends. Else from the south.
No, they're friends. I'm not looking for just anyone.
You are looking for your friends.
Yes.
Yeah. No notice.
Well, I'm currently an adventurer, yes, but there is reason to be an adventurer. Is
She
there
is
not?
so suspicious of you. Give me another persuasion check, this time with disadvantage.
Damn, I should have left myself before I came here.
He's just digging his hole deeper.
We might not need to worry about finding a seventh ticket.
She's not gonna kill him.
No, but he might be incarcerated for an extended period of time.
Like,
Fine. Very well.
as soon as you step out of the grounds, she
All
What are you
right.
doing? Is that it? Is that the end of your attempt?
No, he's just gonna be like outside for a bit, and he's gonna look at through the windows for a bit just to see if he sees anyone he notices, and if anyone comes out that he notices.
Sure. Give me a perception.
Yeah.
As you're glancing in, trying to figure out who there might be help you get into this area, fortunately.
Okay. I think he's gonna. I mean, he's suspicious now, but I guess he's gonna leave, and then he's gonna go.
I am
What
now the only Southerner that can ask for asylum without having a halberd pointed at them first.
you can technically try your church thing.
Yeah. He's gonna try the church thing.
Okay. Church you. As you approach the actual churches, the actual religious, you see sorry, not the district. It's near the center of the actual city, often kind of a little bit off to one, nearing the edges of this. See that there is a variety of different churches, chapel. That a lot of them seem large, well used. While there's a few that are a little bit less commonly, comparatively. Which church are you?
I think he's gonna find the one that Foul Lane has gone.
You do.
If not, like, okay. Okay. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
like a relatively large and almost spiky building. A lot of decoration there to it. Very much follow along. And as soon as you kind of approach, see that the grounds of the wide open church, the grounds of this wide open church, actually fairly filled with what appears to be a bunch of young adults training. Most of them are kind of like
Okay.
shirtless or old timey tank tops and fighting, like either having a duel or just kind of like training.
No, this time he's gonna buff himself. You know, clearly, yeah, he's lost his edge. I'm gonna.
This can't possibly go wrong.
Yeah, I can't backfire. I'm gonna buff my charisma checks.
Okay, your charisma checks, I believe, advantage. Yeah, you kind of walk in. You see an older female gnome kind of approach you. She walks over, looks up. Hello, son. I do.
No,
You're
greetings.
approaching Church of Foule? Are you well versed?
Oh, yes, I present my holy symbol.
Oh, disciple. Not very. It is not very common to see disciples churches. What brings you to our little?
Well, first, I'd like to pay my respects. Second, like many, I am here for the festivities.
Yes, drink wine. Very party. Probably a little too much for a little. Well, what purpose are you seeking this part?
Oh, well, ideally, I'd like to get into the main party. It's in the castle.
Big one. That would be very least. Why?
Yes.
Why do you wish to enter, my child?
Honestly, It's mostly for a friend. Yes. I have this friend who, well, it's cursed. And, I have this other friend who, has family issues, and I have this, well, I guess I'm here for multiple reasons. I'm also here for myself. I have this sister who, has a strange disease, and might be my chance at getting part of a cure.
Or what happened? There is a small delegation. Van Boom had asked for all children. So each will be bringing at least a member with them. However, have room. Oh,
Is there no way I could be included or switch? I assure you I could do more than just be in pretty face.
give me a perception check. Or, sorry, persuasion check.
Alright.
Perception check buffed his charisma.
You have advantage, remember.
Oh man. This is not a good day for me.
Ooh, she kind of looks at you. Is stranger coming into us, sir.
Hmm. Well, how about you give me time to prove myself? I will be here for a number of days, and it's not yet the party. Please, let me help.
Oh, your man.
Oh my god, it's all going to come down to the manners, isn't it?
He has noble teachings. He's good enough for that, but
Oh, give me. Yeah, give me another persuasion check.
oh my god, not rolled higher than a 10 in
He
a
looks
while.
at you,
Okay.
kind of looks down.
Oh man.
Ah, I apologize. Earlier to practice wording how we were gospel. And perhaps it. I think.
Yes. Please let me stay and let me still carry out my own under the grace of our God.
Oh, of course, of course. Grounds are yours. Seemingly going to send to the. Or not kids. Is
Sorry.
that it,
It's-
Mr. Vaerun?
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna do stuff. He's gonna help out.
Okay, fair enough. Is there anything that the rest of you would like to do? A couple of hours. You. No.
None that I can think of.
Yeah, not really.
Hey, and uppity up like 3 hours.
I mean, I plan on buying a card at some point, but can't do that right now.
At around midnight, you guys are kind of like.
And I say that as I'm currently building an entertainment center.
As time kind of passes by, eventually are strikes. You're fairly confident.
Right.
Robert?
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. I'm literally putting together an entertainment center. You think I'm kidding? I have to use these fucking things. Fucking camshafts.
I love it.
Yeah.
Uh,
What?
I assure you, I am listening.
I suppose Vestelle and I will just go over to Darcy's room. Knock on the door.
All right. Darcy will open it up. Right then. Ready?
Always.
All right,
Whatever.
good. Well, just go out the window, I suppose. Darcy will cast invisibility on you too.
Hey.
And because we're level 7, we have 4th level spells. I can turn myself invisible too, so I guess that's how Darcy figures that little tidbit out. Huh.
Oh, you're coming too?
No?
Oh, then
Well,
why'd you
then
turn
why are
yourself
you
invisible?
invisible?
I didn't know I could. Right,
Well,
so.
congratulations. They
Right.
fucking open the window.
Right, limit's 3 now. Good to know.
I wave, but you can't see it.
As you guys hop out the window, how are you keeping track of each other?
I was just about to say.
Great question.
As both of you land outside the window, neither of you know where each other are. You are aware that the other is probably beside you, at least for that moment.
Okay, so
I have a question.
Sure.
Because I am both alert and observant. Can I keep track of her?
Oh, probably.
Okay. I figure both of those feats in tandem, I could probably just kind of.
I'll just go.
You see everything.
Yeah, well,
You should have just gone inquisitive.
I should have, but I wanted to be mastermind because that seemed fun.
Here's the thing then. Are the two trying to remain quiet?
Probably as we get closer.
I mean, I think Varus is just kind of naturally light on his feet anyway, so.
As you guys kind of press onwards. Why don't both of
With advantage.
as you get closer, both of you do have advantage?
Shift, right? Ah, yeah.
Whew. As the two of you kind of depart, and that Varus is able to track of a once in a while you do track of her for a brief moment before you start paying attention. You're like, but eventually you reach the actual building itself. You can see from the outside, exterior is dark. The second floor has a small balcony that kind of juts out, and see that is probably where the room of the merchant. See a few windows on the second floor. Well, the door is slightly ajar.
Really?
Yep.
Just open.
Yep.
A little. Well, I already don't like this.
Might not be the only ones doing this.
I guess we'll find out. Yeah, and I will just, I assume, reach for where her arm is. I just say, up the wall, shall we?
That's
The two of you slowly kind of climb the wall. Are you climbing towards the balcony or a window?
Would we be able to fit in the windows?
Yes, but you don't know if the window is actually open.
Well, we
you
can
could
check real
try
quick.
it, yeah.
Yeah. I suppose to a window first, just to check if they open or not.
As you kind of climb up to one actual balcony, see that window does open. However, it does only.
Mhm. Can I see anything through the window while we're here? Oh boy.
As you kind of like slowly peek yourself out of the window and kind of look over into the actual room itself, you do see 3 people in a relatively large room.
Can't I just blatantly look at the window? I'm invisible. I don't need to be sneaky
okay, yeah.
about it.
You kind of pick your head up and look in, and in that moment, you see 3 people on the inside. One, who appears to be like a relatively recognizable figure, wearing rather like a purplish kind of silk draped over their entire body, sprawled out. And what appears to be 2 guards. One is currently leaning against the wall. His eyes are closed. The head is drooped right beside the actual door to this rather large room. And then the other, you can see, is currently sitting at a desk, kind of scribbling something by what appears to be like a small bit of candlelight. As you're glancing in, you do see that the one who's scribbling underneath the candlelight, his eyes appear to be glowing ever so slightly. You know, the cyberpunk effect of where the pupil changes colors. You can see that it's shifting from like a light blue to an orange ever slightly every.
Am I able to determine what kind of effect that might be, possibly?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Oh boy. Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Surprisingly, yes. Take a moment. You kind of back down, think, and you realize, okay, that probably something that allows them to stay normal. It could be invisibility, could be other things,
Magic, yeah.
but some sort of magic. You could also tell that the guard who was leaning against the actual wall, he also seemed something magic. Like his entire left arm was covered in this net thing, and it's candlelight.
Okay.
Jared, stop dozing off. Oh, late at night. Hey, from hey, wake. Oh, it's a wonder he doesn't wake up. He sounds that we make. Sleeps like a corpse. Where you see the other. Stand forward, and you can see his eyes are also where one of them back to blue. Generally, as you duck your head, just in case.
So I guess we can't go in there.
Gonna be a lot more difficult now, I suppose.
Let's try another window.
Worth a shot.
Okay. On a map.
Oh boy.
Hey, I could always kill them and loot them, like evil people. We could be evil.
Let's.
Oh God, there's a map.
And let's bring the two of you. You guys see the drift pulled?
I'm still loading.
I see like a corridor. Or I guess outside the house.
You guys are on the second
Yes.
floor beside one of.
Okay.
Can you put us on the bed?
You guys wouldn't be able to. For observation.
You could just watch the Twitch stream, Kay.
That
Jesus.
is also
man.
true.
I guess.
Live on
Jake
twitch.tv
needs the
/
traffic.
Jake Nard.
Alright, let me get on Twitch.
Half of you don't even have dark vision. I don't know what the point. You'd just be blind.
No, I thought Lyra's the only one that doesn't have dark vision.
Doesn't Artemis also not have dark vision?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
I mentioned nothing.
but yeah, you actually can't see anything. I don't standing beside the window or in the actual window. You guys can move your tokens around it, if you will, but try not to get in the way of Varus and Vestelle. But Varus,
Okay,
you are here.
Merchant. Yeah.
Merchant guard. You see this one kind of
Okay.
like walking over.
Yeah, just kind of like back away from, you know.
Comes over here. He does take a look around, and well enough that he around. Before he goes and
I'll just-
crashes down on a couch.
Not the most diligent of guards.
So,
The door or another window?
But there's a door.
Well.
On the other
No,
side.
I'm asking.
Oh,
We
sorry.
want to go to the next one.
yeah, this right here is a window, right?
Yes. Do you know to the south, where the map is, there is a balcony,
Mhm.
which is on the second floor.
Okay. I'm gonna creep over, just look through this window as well, just to see.
Kind of glancing through the actual window itself, he would appear very much double door left, and a long hallway that further down. Or
Yes, okay.
shift.
No, that one works.
Sorry, shift. There you go.
Okay, cool.
If you hold shift, you can place yourself. But as you kind of
Gotcha.
look in, you see a long kind of corridor. Here to be other bedroom. Seems to be some hallway that's immediately in that turn. Can't see it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna come back and just. Well, we can go through that window as well. The only thing is, it would be outside his room. So we still need to enter. We can check the balcony.
You'll have to check it.
We will. Go around all the way down here, right? And then there it is.
There it is. Big old balcony. Step right onto.
By the way, Jake, Darcy will give Vestelle and Varus a halfway warning for when the spell's going to run out.
Okay.
Yep.
Kind of looking in from this window or any of the other windows I've seen that lead into this room. Have I been able to spot the chest I saw earlier?
From this window and the window that you checked previously? No.
Yeah. Okay. So I couldn't see it from here, and I couldn't see it from here.
Nope.
Okay.
Wait, let me double check your.
Like... We can go back up here if you want.
Yeah, you would not have been able.
Okay.
That's just me giving away where it is, isn't it? Fuck.
Well, I mean, it could be literally anywhere else on the other side of the room. So.
Are there more windows around? Oh, I guess not on the map.
Not on this side, but there's probably more windows on the other side of the building.
We should probably get a look of our quarry before we even. Yeah. We just keep going around until we see the chest.
And at that point, Vestelle, as you're kind of like climbing up to that window, looking in, I need both of you to give me another stealth check.
Yeah.
Okay. The guard that was initially writing something up, the way his writing intent. See him just stretch before starting to walk around. Around here, kind of stride past what appears to be like stuffed bull, before coming over to here, down on map, or he reaches on top of the map and kind of pulls out. As he pulls it up, fall asleep again. Oh. Oh. So, what was your question? The two of you do see, put it back.
Into the map. Okay. Am I able to tell, like, if there's an indentation in there, or
Your angle
anything
at
of
the
the
top
sort?
of the map, so chances are magical.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. And the window's open from the inside.
All open.
So could we
So
theoretically just reach in and grab it?
I hope.
How far away is the table from the window?
Oh, less than 10.
Get mage hand.
I could just go in. Do you think they'd see me if I just went in?
If you just went in, how? If you broke the window?
No, I could just walk through the wall.
Oh shit, you're right.
I don't know,
Should be
when I learned this,
fair.
I just, a few nights ago, I suddenly figured it out.
Uh,
But if it's right there, theoretically, just reach in and grab it. I've got 12 seconds. I could
Here,
get through the wall, reach in and
hold up.
grab it.
Before you do that,
Yes.
let me go around to the other side, towards where the balcony, and just kind of like knock or something. Create a brief distraction that they both turn to, so that you can go in, take it, and get out. Hopefully,
Okay, you think it's okay to just grab it? I mean, he
he
did,
seemed to
right?
be able to grab it fine. If not, I will be breaking in a window, I suppose. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know what else we would do right now, so we got to do it before invisibility runs out, right?
Yep.
Because you
Okay.
get a 30-minute.
That's a lot of time. Okay, it's fine. You do your thing. I'll wait till they're distracted, and I'll try it.
Okay. I am going to climb back over to the balcony. And is this door trapped? Can I check real quick if this specific door is trapped or magically fucked up in any way, shape, or form before I do anything?
Yeah. Give me an investigation check.
Okay. Oh, that's not a good roll.
no.
From the best you can tell, as you go of looking over it, examining it, trying to determine if it broke, if there's some sort of something on it. No. It's fine.
Okay. I'm going to quietly try to lockpick the door. Let me roll that first. I believe it's just a sleight of hand check for me. Yeah, okay, cool.
It's relatively kind of like
Okay.
hear and feel the tumblers, and slowly you're about to turn the handle of the door, but then you realize if you turn the handle of the door and actually unlock it, the entire door will probably like start moving.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I think
The door is unlocked now.
yes. Yeah. What he's gonna do is he is going to hopefully, because it'll put the distraction that they both look at it. So it's not damaging anyone. So it won't break stealth if I kick a door open, right? Or it won't break invisibility if I
will
kick a
say
door
for the
open.
purposes of this, it will not break.
Okay. Cool. So he's gonna go ahead, now that it's unlocked, turn the handle just a little bit, and then kick it open and just kind of run underneath the balcony.
Fucking Peter Parker style.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully giving Vestelle enough time to go in there, grab it, and get out.
Okay. We are going to do initiative for this,
Okay.
so that it's easier to keep track of what's going on. Could you roll initiative for me?
Absolutely. Do we have it? We do. Yeah, there we go.
Right. At the very top of the turn, Varus, you are the first to act. This is... Oh, Jesus fucking
Yeah.
Christ. This is
Ooh.
technically a surprise round.
Yes. So yeah, I will 100% open the door very slightly, just so enough that I just can kick it open. And that's what I do. I just fucking kick the door open and just kind of not vault, but just like backflip myself, hold onto the rail, and just get underneath the railing or the balcony and just bonus action hide.
Okay.
Some acrobatics right there.
I need 1 to roll an athletics check to kick the door, and 2
Oh god.
an acrobatics check to backflip off without
What?
backflipping off.
Is it gonna be an easy DC for this door? Because
For
I've
the
kind
door,
of already
yes.
opened
For
it.
the door, yes.
Okay.
For the backflip, not so
that's-
much.
Well, you know. Oh, cool.
Yeah, with no issues. The door kind of like
I'm
it open.
good at.
We'll say that.
I know. I was saying it, then I was like, I shouldn't say that.
An acrobatics check.
All right, sure. Yeah, whatever. Fuck. Yeah, let's go.
Hey.
Yeah, you
Oh.
open the door ever so slightly, and you're like, okay, 3, 2, 1, bam! The door, both of them click, smash straight open, slamming into the wall against themselves. The left door itself slams into the wall so hard that it bounces back and kind of comes forward, almost hits you, but you had already backed off at that point, and you do a backflip off of the actual top of the roof, landing with like both your hands on the edge of the balcony, flattening yourself against the bottom of the balcony itself. Give me a stealth check.
All right. Give me 1 sec. All right. This. Yeah, cool.
23.
Okay.
As you kind of like duck beneath it and hide yourselves up against it as much as possible. You know you're invisible, but you can't help but take a deep breath.
I don't need to breathe.
That's true. You can't help but take a deep breath, regardless of you could breathe or not.
I need to wait until they're turned around and looking at the door. So as soon as they're looking the other way, I would cast. I don't know if it's a cast, but I would use Ether Walk.
I don't think it's a cast. I think it just kind of.
It's just. Yeah.
Actually, for the purposes of this, I will say that both of them are already looking that way because that door was no, it wouldn't. We'll wait until. Vestelle, you kind of sit there, have this prepped, and are very much ready to go. I'll say that for the purposes of this, because you guys are kind of like negating your surprise round, because you're not really taking advantage of it, they're just gonna go this turn.
Sure.
So this guy is gonna turn around, look at the door, look at all this. Varus, you can actually place yourself like down here. He's
Okay,
gonna
cool.
like run forward, run through the open door, and kind of like lean over the balcony, and is going to make a perception check to try and see what the hell just happened. Oh, sorry. Not right. That was the wrong check. And also, it wasn't supposed to be
Wait, is he the guy with the magic eyes?
22. As you're kind of like almost sucking in breath, you can see... Oh, both of them have magic eyes. You can see him kind of like glance over the balcony. His spear is now out and at the ready. And you can see the like golden, like almost mesh that was on his left hand has turned into what appears to be like a massive shield in his left, full tower shield. As he's kind of like glancing over the entire area, he doesn't see anything, but he knows that his perception is kind of right. So he is actually just going to jump off the balcony. You see him land, crash onto the ground, and in that brief moment, Varus, your heart kind of like skips a beat, but not look at you, and spotted you. The end of his turn. It goes to the merchant, who sits up. What's happening? What's happening? That's the end of his turn. Goes to this guy, who is going to literally jump onto the bed and like tackle the merchant and drag him underneath the bed.
Get down, Mr. President.
Yeah, essentially what he's doing. He's like dragging him off the side, like drags a bunch of covers and like half the mattress over him, and is currently just like holding on top.
This guy is just a merchant?
Yep.
You pay for these guys, so.
That's the end of his turn. Actually, he will use his action to try and look around to see if he spots anything. Vestelle, what was your stealth check that you made before this?
22.
He is also going to make a stealth or perception check.
Both times.
guys.
Off by one.
Well then.
Real fucking lucky. Holy shit. He kind of looks around frantically, and for him, he doesn't see anything. But he's got like this big ass sword, kind of like that was strapped to his back. He now has his hand on it, is now ready to pull it out. But other than that, isn't doing anything. Varus, you see him literally like 9-10 feet away from where you currently are, as you're kind of like perched straight up behind him. You're 100% sure that if he turns around, there's a pretty high likelihood he will.
Yeah. So I'm gonna quietly get back up onto the balcony. Because he's off the balcony.
Okay. For this specifically, I'm gonna need you to give me a stealth check for the movement.
Sure.
14. Okay.
Oh man.
Up to you.
You know, I really don't want to die. I hate to use it so quickly, but I think I'm going to.
Okay, fair enough.
I think I'm going to use my heroic, because that was not good.
With that, you gotta take a deep breath, and for a brief moment, as you're about to move, you feel one of the bricks that your hand is currently sticking to shuffle, and you're like, oh shit. And as you slowly take your hand off of it, you realize, okay, it's fine. Take a deep breath. Or sorry, well, you know what I mean. And you kind of steady yourself before whoop, you are now back on top of the balcony behind this wall. Whew, with that guy on the ground.
How much
floor.
movement?
That would have, because you used your heroic, I will say that you used 0 movement.
Cool.
Still have all of it.
So, can I just want to briefly peek around the corner to see where this other guy is facing.
Yes, you certainly can.
Just to get a bearing. So I just just barely briefly. Okay.
As soon as you peek your head over, you see his eyes meet yours, and he, like, his sword is drawn and out.
Okay. Cool. That's fine.
As a heavy thud, like, slams onto the ground inside as you peek your head back out.
Okay.
Jared, up here! He will say on his turn.
Yeah, he will say on his turn. I'm going to change. Well, my clothes are already usually completely black.
Yep.
As we've kind of like met his eye, would I be able to change them again? But just to well, no, I can't make them.
I believe it's an action
cover
to
my
change
face
them.
at all. Yeah, I can't make it cover my face at all, right?
Nope.
I didn't think so.
It's just like neck down. You can change it to look whatever you want.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, you could give it a hood and then pull the hood up, but
that's what I was gonna. I think what Varus will do is he's going to put a hood up, because I imagine base clothes he'll always have a hood anyway.
Yep.
Aesthetic.
The edgy.
And with that hood up, he will bonus action dash across the room to the other door, open that, and try to get out through the window in the hallway.
Okay. You're dashing up to this door?
I am dashing up to that door.
Okay.
Open.
As you rush over to the door, you try and open it, it's locked.
Yeah, but it's not, we're on the inside, so I imagine I could
You
easily.
are on the inside, so you do unlock it easily.
Yeah.
You kind of
And
like
I just fucking
flip the
open.
switch, grab the thing, it like flies off as you slam the door open.
Yep.
As soon as you slam the door open, you do sense something else. As on the sorry, that's not the right.
Uh-oh.
You do sense two others
Oh boy.
Oh, man.
immediately.
That's
One
fine.
of them is
Did
rounding
you-
the corner. He's not like wearing his armor, but he has his sword out. And he's
You
like
did find
sprinting.
the other guards.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the other one is like sprinting
So-
forward. And as soon as you get out, you see,
Okay.
sorry, coming out of this door is the other one, is the last one.
I am causing such a distraction.
This is quite the distraction.
I use my action and just fucking crash through the goddamn window up top. Just run across the wall on the outside.
Okay, I will say because you used your heroic inspiration this turn, you won't even have to roll to crash through that window.
Good lord.
You just immediately
I hope-
run out. You see the guy on your left. You see the guy right in front of you. You're just like, oh shit.
Fucking pull the hood,
Turn.
pull
and
the
just-
hood, pull the hood down. Pull the hood down just enough so that they both can't see my face, hopefully. And then just fucking try to just fucking
straight
get
through
out the window. Yeah, and then just kind of like land on the wall and just start running still.
I think
I
that's
wanna
like
imagine
all of
that-
your
I
movement,
wanna-
but yeah.
I want to
Oh,
imagine that
probably.
Darcy's back at the inn thinking, wonder how they're doing this. Probably very sneakily. You probably won't even know they're there. Meanwhile,
I guess I should state I do have 70 if I dash and then action dash again. Well, no. Bonus action dash to be 70, which would take me just outside, I guess.
Yes.
And then it was my action to do all that, correct? Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. I think it'd probably be like 2 more up, I believe it was.
Then you're 2 more up.
I'd be like right there, yeah.
Oh.
I just pressed myself against the wall, I guess.
you're in the midst of running. Vestelle, it's your turn. You look through the window, and in that moment, you see the other guard. Like he's completely distracted. There is 0 chance he even looks in your general direction unless you smash open the window.
I swear to
What?
God, if you tell me that I go up to the table and it's just a table, I'm gonna be so mad. So okay, I'm going to use Ether Walk to get through the wall or the window without smashing it.
As soon as you kind of like feel this, you're like, okay, I got this. You essentially give yourself a little bit of momentum, and as soon as you do, you go straight through the wall and kind of like step, quote unquote, on the ground itself. It feels so very strange because all of a sudden, all of your entire surroundings turn this like gray fog, almost like you were in the Lord of the Rings and you were Bilbo who just put on the ring. Everything takes on this strange, like shadowy kind of or material, and you're just like, oh, this is really weird, and it's very, very strange to you. Realize that if you weren't a vampire or a Dampier specifically, you would be beginning to suffocate.
Well, no worries then.
Or you return back to normal and find yourself on the ground, quiet, beside the table.
Cool. I'm love to see if I can grab it.
You go over to the table, and honestly, it looks perfectly like a normal table, but as soon as your hand kind of touches the center of this map, it goes straight through, passing through it. Or you feel around and you grab what appears to be a chest, you pull it up, and you can very definitively see this almost like crystal clear chest made of glass, and within it 6 floating tickets.
it is a very good thing that invisibility makes anything you pick up invisible.
Before it vanishes. You can still feel yourself holding it, but
All right.
Could you just grab the tickets as opposed to the chest?
We don't know if the chest is booby trapped or not.
True.
All right. If I have it, I will just go back outside.
right. As you're grabbing it, I will need a stealth check from you.
Oh,
Okay, that is lower than
It's up to
all
you.
of their passive perceptions.
But no one's.
It's up to you. You
They're
can use
very
it too.
distracted, so I will say that they have a -5, which is lower than, which now makes their passive lower than your current stealth.
You're welcome.
Because if it didn't
So
have
I
this, they would have noticed immediately.
So I can just go back out the wall.
Yeah, at that moment, you're like, you see his ears prick up, but for some reason, he just kind of continuously pays attention to exactly in front of him.
I gotta go out the long way. I can't go through walls. My
Oh,
go
token
out the
can't go through
window.
walls.
That's okay. That's
You
okay.
can go out the window. The window can be opened on this side of the wall.
It's too late now.
She uses it twice before vanishing,
Yeah, I guess. How
appearing
much?
on the other.
Would have been what, like 20 feet?
That would have been a total of about 10, 15 feet.
Okay.
We'll say
So
20.
I have.
We'll say.
Okay, I have 15 left. What's on the other side? Like, if I kept going to the left, would there be like a fence?
No,
A
it's
wall?
just an alley. You guys are in a building in the
Oh.
middle of the city.
Okay, I'm going to get on the. How far to the ground?
You are on the second floor.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stand on the wall and I'm gonna maybe underneath the windows. I'm gonna run like upwards, northwards.
End of your turn, I gotta add the other two to the initiative count. I don't think they can catch up to Varus because he's on a wall. We'll add them regardless.
Gotta love putting the wrong parts in the wrong spaces because these fucking instructions don't tell you where they fucking go. Fuck you, Target.
Robert's having his own problems.
He's having his own things.
When am I not having my own things?
Okay. So, whose turn is it? The end of Vestelle's turn, it was this guy's turn. He is going to do his absolute best. Catch up. He is going to action sprint and crash out the same window that Varus jumped out of. He is unfortunately going to land on the first floor, and he is going to take some fall damage.
See, he would still try to be looking for me, right? Because there's no way they would think someone would be sticking to the wall, right?
That is true. So, taking 1 damage. And as he kind of lands, he used his action to dash, so he actually can't look around. So
It was a loser taking fall damage. Imagine not
other-
being able to walk on walls.
this other guy, he's like, he heard up here, and then over there, and then he heard a glass breaking. Let's give him an intelligence check. 8.
Is bad confused.
He is going to run to the first floor. Or run through the first floor. I drew an entire first floor map that you guys are never gonna see.
Oh,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Sorry, Jake.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You just have to do vampires up, so I'm like, the merchant's gonna be like, what's happening? What's happening? That's the end of his turn. The other guy his task was to protect his boss. So he's staying there with the mattress on top of his boss, and he's just chilling. He's like, he saw the guy, the guy fucking ran through the room, ran to the other side. He's gonna yell, kind of like try and get the attention of everybody else, but he's pretty sure that his buddies, his pals, have already started giving chase. So that's the end of his turn. Varus.
I just walk to the ceiling, the roof,
The roof.
and I'm just going to use my action to hide for now.
Okay.
And question, per Baldur Gate rules, can I dash while hidden?
At half speed, you can.
Hell yeah! So yeah, I'm gonna get on the roof.
That's
And I'm
gonna
gonna
be a
use
new
my
roof.
bonus action to dash to start getting to the other side of the building where I
Sure,
know
sure.
Vestelle was.
Sure.
So let me do that real quick. Yeah.
Hey, okay. All
I
right.
just-
So, because you got over the roof, got around, and Vestelle is pretty much scot-free because no one noticed her, I'm actually going to end this combat here.
Combat.
Well, you know,
Mm,
initiative
good.
ties. But very quickly, as soon as it began, within 10 seconds, boom, 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 Varus, you're out the window.
God, it is only just fucking 10 seconds, isn't it? It's
grab up the
probably
side
a
of the
fucking
wall.
whirlwind. It's a whirlwind to these guys.
You sprint up the top and you're gone. Vestelle phases through the wall, grabs the chest, phases through another wall, gone. But, like,
Imagine if we heard
so
stories
funny.
from like security guards talking about how like two jackasses move at like Mach 12 through the area that they're guarding, and then like the item they're guarding is just gone in the span of 10 seconds.
It's so funny when you think of it. Yeah, this door flew open, and then like I jumped out the window and like landed on the first floor, and there was no one there. And then
Like,
apparently a guy just ran through the room and jumped out the window, and no one could find him.
I swear
What the
they're
fuck
both
happened?
jackasses.
They're looking people like
what
not
happened?
people.
It's gonna be a fucking ghost story now.
Yeah.
Maybe in real life, that's what ghost stories actually are. Just like people running at like the speed of Mach 3, stealing shit, and people never know.
Hey, maybe.
Oh god,
Jeez.
this worked so well.
That actually did work.
That's
You only
fine.
had to use one heroic inspiration for it.
Yeah, well, you know,
Well, you know, you win some, you lose some.
you win some, you lose some.
There's gonna be casualties. And if it's not a person, it might as well be a resource.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly. That was
It was either I use the heroic inspiration or get beaten down by a guy with a tower shield. So,
dude, they were gonna fucking, oh my god,
yeah.
the guy
That's
Oh,
oh
he
man.
had 3
was
attacks. I was so ready to
Oh,
use
God.
I was like,
God.
I think I'm gonna use it.
You're ready to kill him, Jake. What?
Man.
You fuck up.
Fuck.
You know,
You fuck up, you get fucked up.
it's funny.
You play
It worked.
adult games.
Yeah, thank you
get
for the
adult
distraction.
consequences.
God, I was like, all right, what can I do now that I'm back on the balcony? You know what? I'm gonna run through the fucking room. Keep their eyes on me.
You know what? I think the Blade of Speed has something to learn from you.
Let's just hope these guys think it was a group of really tall quicklings.
But yeah, I think I will eventually meet up back with Vestelle and just kind of walk back to the inn.
Okay.
Like nothing happened. It's only 10 seconds.
All right, you got it, I assume.
Yeah,
Good.
it's in my hand.
Yeah, I assume so.
Yeah. Eventually, the two of you meet up back at the inn, and I gotta.
Well, that was a lot more.
That wasn't so bad.
Yeah, well, maybe for you.
Yeah, okay. You did good. Good job.
I had to burst open a door, backflip off of a railing,
Oh, I heard it
flatten
all.
myself against the balcony. Yeah, so then run back through the room,
I heard the window.
crash through the window.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exhilarating. But we did it.
Oh, most fun I've had in a while.
Now we get to go to manners training.
Yay.
As you do kind of take a look at
I
the
think I'd rather do that again.
As you do take a little look at the actual tickets, it does appear that there's like miniature itinerary on the tickets. Something to kind of show you and indicate where you're supposed to. It says that on the 7th, you're supposed to be there for manners training at a specific location. which is listed on there. And it seems to be just one of the guard posts. Or, sorry, no, it wouldn't be. It would be one of the manors in the upper district. And
A manor?
Yeah. Like an actual person's
Like
place.
where you learn manners. The manor
Yeah,
manor.
a manor. And on the 8th, there is a like a specific tailor that you're supposed to go to acquire some new clothes. Cost is not included.
We'll make do.
So you'll have to pay for it.
Am I gonna have to
we-
style on some Melagos tailor?
Yeah, maybe.
Shall we go alert everyone, or should we wait until the morning?
Maybe let him sleep.
We're going to climb back through Darcy's window, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
We can
cool.
spook him.
Darcy,
Is there
as you're
still
sitting
invisible?
there, you're about to send out the 5-minute warning for the invisibility
By the way-
wearing out.
By the way, Darcy himself is still invisible because he doesn't know how to cancel out one for one person, not everyone.
Fair enough. Darcy, you're just sitting in the corner of your room, like just looking at your non-visible hands and just like, oh shit, 5 minutes is it's gonna be a 5 minutes. So you send out the 5-minute warning, and then the two
I
of you
think
climb in.
because it's kind of like established that I know where people are. I think I see him in the corner, and I just kind of like quietly on his roof, just like creep over to him and just wait until the 5 minutes is up, and I'm standing next to him,
Yep.
Oh no.
Darcy, you're
upside down.
Darcy, you literally like give them a countdown. You're like, okay, it's gonna be gone in like 10, 9, 8, and right as you hit 0, you look up. You're like, oh, hey, my head! Ah! As you see dangling in front of you is Varus.
Darcy might try and stab Varus with a pen.
Yeah, that's fair.
Make an attack roll.
He was aware. He was aware of this. He was aware of this happening.
If I get you in your one good eye. Should I just roll dagger?
Sure. Let's hope you don't deal as much damage as a dagger. Holy.
Come on.
Yeah.
Hey, that does hit.
You do hit. It deals 1 damage as you stab him on the side of like the shoulder. As ow, or that it did hurt a little bit.
I think Varus is like, yeah, no, that fits, and he brushes off glass from his shoulder.
Darcy's just hyperventilating.
You also see Vestelle on the other side of the room.
Got it.
Oh, good. Let's see it.
Quiet as a mouse. Never knew we were there.
Oh, good.
Yeah. As both,
I mean,
as
I
all
was-
3 of you at around the same time pick up what sounds like a commotion outside.
Oh,
Darcy's gonna
You should
close
probably
the
close that window.
Darcy's already on it.
Yeah. As you're looking outside, you close the window. You see like a bunch of guards just like strolling around. One of them has a lit torch. They're like, "We're looking for what? You mean? What do you? No, there's like, okay, a black blur. What is that? That doesn't make any sense."
I think Varus does change his clothes to be currently just white, just in case, just the complete opposite is what they saw.
What
Which
time
is
of
very
night is it
interesting.
currently?
Vestelle, you might want to change into your red clothes.
She's
I
fine.
only had red ones. I think they were green.
Right, no, red on the inside. That's all it was.
Well, as
It was
far as,
Artemis that I made look like a tomato.
as far as Vestelle was aware, she didn't even get spotted. But yeah. Congratulations. Successfully.
We got them, and they have all of the dates and things that we need.
Oh, excellent.
So we are good to go.
Let's hope the merchant has a terrible memory.
Well, to be fair, he was kind of woken up in the middle of the night, so
Amy's for what's on the tickets?
yeah. Well, he doesn't seem the type to remember things.
Yeah, I think you just threw them in the box and then put them away, right? I didn't even look at them.
This is true. because
You were
Varus
following
and
him,
Darcy
yeah.
were.
At least for a while.
Yeah, he didn't really take any time to examine the tickets, did he?
Yep, he just tossed them into the box and walked away.
Oh, that poor man is out of luck.
Hey, Darcy, guess what? I can walk through walls now.
Get better security. What can I say?
I'm sorry, you can walk through walls?
Yeah,
Oh, is that what you did?
I
You
did.
did mention that.
How are you supposed to
Huh.
expect someone who can walk through walls to come steal your shit?
Just got.
To be fair, at the same time, you can't expect anyone to just be climbing on your walls too.
Yeah,
For all intents and purposes, you just got mugged by Danny Phantom.
true. Like,
So,
I rolled for how stupid the guard was gonna be, and it rolled really bad, so he pulled the fucking thing out. He wasn't initially going to. I was like,
Yeah.
he's gonna be like, "Hey, I wonder where the boss stashed it."
Oh, wait a minute. They might not even know it's been taken yet.
I mean, I'm sure.
Maybe. Who knows?
They probably realize.
But
Probably.
you know, I've had
But I
had
thought it'd be funny.
so much excitement for this night. I think I'm going to go to sleep.
I'm going to figure out what exactly this is. I'm going to identify it
I
real
guess.
quick. Going to identify any magic on this chest.
You do, and as you cast Identify on it and kind of concentrate on it to try and figure out exactly what it does, actually, what do you think? It's like a chest that looks really nice, that conjures an image of
Of
whatever
the
is inside.
This is motherfucker. This is just a Minecraft crystal chest.
Oh,
It's a
my
Minecraft
God.
crystal chest.
It is.
This motherfucker.
That playing modded Minecraft.
If anybody stays in Darcy's room while he's figuring this out, just like, I hate this man so much.
I think I probably hear it. Now I just kind of nod and finally walk into my room and just go to sleep.
Darcy just pulls out the tickets.
Yeah, you pull them out, and as soon as you pull them out, you close the chest. The surface of them that had the tickets are gone.
Honestly, though, I could probably use this. It's literally just a display chest.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. It is slightly larger on the inside, but not by much.
Excellent. I can put in a nice carving in there and show people without them stealing it.
Maybe not in this city.
Not in this city, no, definitely not.
Well, the chest itself isn't that. It's like maybe like it's literally large enough that Vestelle can palm it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's maybe like 6 inches by 6.
Oh, how much space is inside of it?
Enough to fit about a foot by foot by.
I can put the doll in there.
Really wanted to.
No. I fucking come back one day, it's just spooky, scary skeletons all across it.
You just hear a voice whenever you put it in there, and you cannot contain me, Darcy.
I think I can, but at the same time, stop it.
Eventually, morning comes with no bothersome to any of you.
I still have completely white clothes on in the morning. I don't change back,
Just to be safe.
just in case.
All of you eventually wake up and kind of gather the main room. As you around, the first thing you notice is that Varus is wearing pure white.
Oh, this
Well,
is
it's probably
strange.
white mixed with like hues of reddish. A white and red combo.
Sure.
You
Is
are
there,
dressed awfully different today.
Yeah, I was about to ask, is there a particular reason for that?
Is it at least morning clothes for you? Like
Yep,
something happened?
absolutely morning clothes. No, we did what we set out to do last night, and we are good to go. I would just not like to draw any unwanted attention.
Oh, nice. I take it you got them then?
Oh, yes.
Unspotted, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, well.
Okay, I believe you.
Well,
Thank God.
unspotted enough.
Let's just say, wild night for me. Very peaceful for this Vestelle.
It's all good. Just, in a wall,
She
out a
can
wall.
walk through walls now.
Surprise.
I mean, to be fair, I could probably.
These guys were so not prepared.
Yeah,
I could
No,
probably walk
they
through
were
a wall
not.
too if I run fast
Again,
enough.
like, you can't prepare for people climbing your walls and walking through them.
Jeez.
That inn's going to have a terrible reputation now that people are going to think it's haunted.
I hope so.
You're
You should go
becoming
back
an urban legend.
You should go back there every couple nights now, just while we're here.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but rule number 1, don't revisit the scene of the crime.
Yeah, come on, I even know that.
But as you guys are kind of discussing this, you see someone walk in. Sagan. He is currently covered in like blood. You're pretty sure, as you see from like the neck down, just layers and swaths of streaks of blood on him as he casually walks over to you guys. Hi. What an eventful night last night.
You good?
And
Yeah, I got this. He pulls up what appears to be like a pass that looks relatively similar to all of yours, except it's just like the bottom half
Covered
of it
in
is
blood.
covered in blood.
Yeah.
He's
Out
like,
of curiosity, what happened?
I managed to track down another vampire spawn. I had a ticket, and I took it out. They had friends.
Oh,
They had a lot of friends. So
I see.
might be a bit.
Well, we got ours
Oh.
relatively easily.
Okay, is that why you're in white?
Yep.
Gotcha.
It's a metaphor for him putting up the reins on his criminal life.
Ooh. Yeah? Is that true?
You fucking
No.
wish.
No.
Oh, I need a drink. Sits down before like a very terrified like server. He comes over. He's like, sir, I can't
Someone should probably clean him off.
serve you.
Anyone have that spell thing?
I mean, come on now. He's a
Please.
gray. Blood is a part of his religion. Just let him go.
We're in the middle of the Holocaust. Please.
Jake, question.
Yeah.
When we booked rooms here, do we get baths? Do we get access to baths?
Some people did.
I think some of
I
you
did.
I know I would have.
Yeah, I think I paid for mine.
Yep, it would have
Yeah,
been like a
actually.
one-use thing. Use all bath.
So I can go. You can have my voucher for the bath. Go.
Before the server pisses himself, please.
He takes it and he's like, "Really? You sure?
I can buy another one.
Okay, thank you. I can clean the bath. No." He just steps upstairs.
Poor server.
Oh, man.
He's like a 17-year-old kid. He looks so disheveled. He's like, fuck.
To be fair, I've had a moment like that at work where someone pissed themselves on a chair, and I was like,
Oh.
I don't get paid enough for that. And I walked
Yeah.
out. I was like, no.
This guy is like help just for the festival, and he's like.
Yeah,
uh,
I like to
come with
imagine.
it.
I'd like to imagine the bosses in the back, and it's like, you got to go talk to him. I'm not doing it. You got to do it.
You see
I
him,
hired
like-
you for these exact reasons. The crazy tourists. I do not want to talk to them.
You see him kind of walk.
Do you know how many adventurers are in town right now?
half of them don't even know how to bathe properly.
You see him like very sadly slowly walk into the back room, just unable to handle it. Yeah. After about
Was I that bad? I was probably that bad.
after about 20 minutes or so, you can
Couldn't
see
you
him
have just like
walk back.
magically cleaned him up?
Hmm?
Magically? Don't we have that thing?
No? Do we?
Yeah, I could do
Someone's
that.
got. See?
Then you're buying my next voucher.
Didn't you offer to? It's not like I. It's not like I told him to go use your bath. You gave him that option.
Yes, but at the same time, you didn't pipe up soon enough. Now, did you, Mr. Blade of Speed?
I mean, I had to have said it 3 times.
I mean, you
You
can
know,
just,
I feel like we're using my title against me far too much, and I don't know how I feel about that.
You see he eventually walks downstairs. He still has like the bloody pass as he's kind of like holding it, and kind of sits down and looks at it. I don't know how to clean this.
That you can
Artemis!
get.
Ah!
That's a dissertation.
You snap your fingers and like the dried caked blood just like streaks off of it. He looks at, oh, okay, all right.
I always gotta wonder where that stuff goes after I've used it.
Probably all these
It's gonna be fun.
kind of waves the ticket around. See how stuff move. So it's like,
oh great, we just made this place unsanitary.
That'll
It's
be fine.
already unsanitary.
It's fine. Doesn't look like a bloody mess.
all right, so got us 7 tickets. This is fantastic. This is actually a lot better. This went a lot better.
How did you think
Now
it
we
was
have
gonna
manners training.
Well,
go?
When is that, by the way?
that's tomorrow.
I'd
It's
rather
on the
crash through the window.
Is there a dress code for this thing?
Yes, there is, and we have to pay for the clothes ourselves. Or maybe the outfits I made will be enough.
Wait, they have clothes there?
They do not have clothes at where the party is. We have to go to a tailor's.
Yes.
What if they be like super booked up right now?
The tickets allow us in. Over the cost, however.
Well, let's. I mean, Darcy, your clothes are pretty great. You did make them for.
I'm aware.
Surya.
However, we should still probably get them checked out before we're turned away at the door. I'm not a professional tailor of people-sized clothing.
True. Plus, you have to observe the fashion of the Malagost. It'd be
Do you
different.
think they would have wards against my armor?
They might have wards against illusion in general, so yes.
I suppose I should get actual clothes then.
All of you give me a history.
My best skill.
Just a second.
Great.
Ooh,
It
Artemis.
actually is your best skill.
Damn.
Okay, okay. Well, anybody who rolled a 19 or above, have reason to believe that there is a rumor that has gone around before that Arthur Van Bloom doesn't believe in illusions. He doesn't think they're real.
Cool.
The fellas.
Like he
Great.
straight
Now
up
look.
does not believe they are real.
You're not gonna believe this.
Artemis.
Yeah.
Artemis, you know the reason for this.
Okay.
Because he can see through all illusions with no effort.
Oh. Oh.
Ah,
The
Oh.
fellas. You're not gonna believe this, but a few years ago, actually, I came through here for a job, and the guy running this whole thing, I shit you not, doesn't think illusions are real. Doesn't
Wait.
believe in them.
why?
Huh?
What? Why?
I mean, I think I've heard that too.
Do you know the reason why?
Oh yeah, no, I do. I was just waiting to see if anyone else maybe said anything or had a guess as to why.
I was just going under the assumption that wizards that have been around long enough are all a little crazy.
Constant
he-
detect magic. I don't know.
No, supposedly he can just see through all illusions. He has no reason to know that they exist.
I will be
otherwise.
getting different clothes then, I suppose.
I mean,
Or
to be
wearing the
fair,
ones
he
on
won't
me.
know.
But he will know that it is straight up armor at his ball.
Which he will be
So-
curious about.
At least you won't be naked if he sees through it, right?
Yes, believe it or not, they are actual clothes. They can just change their look.
Well, it's
okay.
better than it starting out as a magical pair of underwear. It didn't start out as a magical pair of underwear, did it?
No, we got it from an assassin.
I don't know.
I got it from an assassin.
Could be assassin underwear. We never know.
I mean, if you got a pair of clothing that could turn into any pair of clothing, and you got it, and you have to assume that it was used when you picked it up, how are we to know what the original form looks like? Like, ever?
Thank you.
You're not. Keep you guessing.
I mean, maybe you can find out if you dispel its magic.
You better fucking not.
Oh, I guess I could do that.
I will kill you.
Yeah.
It'd be funny. Just like turns out he's just wearing a pair of socks.
Oh,
I will stab you without remorse.
it's actually just a ring.
You and what armor holsters? Or weapon holsters, whatever I got. Either way.
Assassin underwear because you put your ass in assassin
Yeah.
underwear.
Oh my god.
Get up here.
I think we need another 3 weeks without more D&D.
Oh. All right, guys. I'm fucking done.
Oh yeah, no, I remember why I didn't want to play anymore.
Jake, now's the time for you to learn how to run Cyberpunk Red.
Oh, yeah. You wanna? Sure.
I'm down for it. Fucking whenever, honestly.
Alright, fuck this campaign, boys. We're going up.
Come
Alright,
on,
man,
Night
don't be like
City.
that.
To Night City.
But yeah. So, thing. You guys want to skip the manners training?
I think it'd be funny.
No, let's do the manners training. We have
Oh,
to.
okay.
Do it.
I will for that.
I think it'd be entertaining.
I think.
Alright. Well, we've got a full day, right? Before that?
Yes, you do.
Is this
Yes.
tomorrow? Can I?
Jake, how early in the morning is it?
It's relative. You can see the time.
Not currently. I'm currently putting shelves on an entertainment center.
8 a.m. approximately.
I think Varus, if he's got a full day, is gonna go to Umber via circle.
Darcy, noticing the time, is going to try and run out to get a spot to sell things.
Sure.
Out in the spot where he doesn't need a permit.
Darcy, give me a. God, I wish there was a luck roll. Perception.
You could just roll a D100.
Sure. Roll me a D100.
Yep, just a second. One last thing to put in. There we go. Now I just need to actually put the shelves on. 63. Fuck.
Okay.
Middle of the road ain't gonna get me shit.
You try your damnedest. You get there early. You get there fast. And you look as if spot is already taken.
Mhm.
Like, you could set up maybe a corner stall, but like, one, it'll be way off to the side, not a lot of traffic, and two, I don't even know if people see you.
At that point, Darcy is just going to write in the book to Varus.
Varus, wait for me. I'm going to Umber with you. I need to sell things. I have too much inventory.
That would work wonderfully because I need to know where my sister actually lives. So this goes great.
We have Varus and the DOS.
This is also going to be cheaper in the long run.
Probably. Let's see. Right. Darcy, Varus, going to. Sorry.
I'll join them.
With
Lyra.
Lyra.
But
Lyra, Darcy, Varus, Umber. Who else going? Hey!
It's done.
Very nice.
yeah, yay!
Oh, it's fun.
Beautiful.
Going to go to Umber, but I would say, hey, maybe if you guys can see if there's any updates on those people that were bit.
That was going to be one of my plans of action for going there.
Perfect.
Check in on
Who
my
else going
sister
there?
and then go check in on them.
Who else is going to Umber?
Lyra, Darcy, Varus.
Okay.
Want to join?
No, I'll stay here.
Hey.
I was gonna look for something anyways.
Artemis, what are you up to?
So two things. One, because I'm currently wearing medium armor. I was going to try and find a thing of just basic leather armor that would be like small enough to fit under like a, I guess like
Clothes.
fancier dress clothing.
So you're trying to get concealable armor.
Yes, and I was also gonna try and find just like nice clothing in general, and I did find this, and you can tell me how much this might cost to find something like this or even have it made, if at all possible.
Where are you posted?
I'm trying to find you. Here it is. I just saw.
Isn't the tear off clothing loose enough for you to have armor underneath?
If you're trying to get something like that, actually, it probably too difficult. Want it as a rush order to get it before it starts.
Does look really nice though. Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
Oh man, I want to see.
Oh my god! Wait, that's. Oh wait, no. 35 plus.
Yeah, no, I was about to say that's should be
Only 45.
45 gold.
5 PP. Platinum piece. What else?
You're the one that threw fucking crazy rich slavers in us.
And we're still poor relative to our level.
A little bit, yeah. To be fair, I have not been able to sell shit for a while.
To be fair, we haven't been doing much. We haven't been taking jobs.
I did say there's a bounty board if you guys wanted to take a look at it.
We have not been mercenaries by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah,
you
I
guys
don't think
have
we've
been
done any of that.
Travelers.
Yeah.
Barely adventurers. Travelers.
Maybe
We're
when I
just
run
guys
out of
that.
wind.
We're just guys.
Yeah. We haven't done anything to earn money.
Just
Purposely.
being chilling.
Well, I mean, I have.
Well, as a group and like fighting. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I could try to start earning money.
I think our biggest payout is like
The
episode
slavers.
2 or something.
Actually,
when,
no, yeah,
when
that's
people
right.
bet on the fights.
Yes, and Lyra
Yeah.
won.
Yep.
Like every single bet she made.
I'm sad. Don't need to work. Just retire.
But yeah, I'll have that made, and it'll probably be the same color. The only difference I'd say is like the shoulder part might be like a more lighter silver.
Or yeah, the rush order, it gets done very quickly. You can pick it up on the 7th.
Which should be the day of, right?
Nope. The actual ball is on the night of the 9th.
Or yeah, the day of the manor stuff.
Yep, that's the 7th.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know how long I'll be out for that, but yeah, that's what I'll probably mention to whoever else is like remaining in this city specifically whenever the other 3 leave. So that's what I'm doing, and then I'll come back to this place whenever I'm done.
Vaerun?
The room's also gonna get tailored clothes. Gonna go find
Isn't
somewhere.
isn't that what the 8th is for?
No, I mean, if you don't want the clothes from the 8th, get your own tailored clothes.
Like the 8th is like their tailor that they bring you to, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, I can get my own tailor. I don't need the handout tailor.
We're not covering you if you have to buy a second set of clothes.
I mean, Vaerun has noble clothes, actually. He does.
He does. So for him, he could just put on those no fun.
Yeah, I think he...
What color would you say the clothes that I made are? Like fine?
They'd be like fine. Probably fine, getting
But-
closer to common.
I think he's gonna grab his noble clothes and he's gonna go to the tailor and just make sure they're all
Adjusted.
up to stock. Yeah. No, he got a bit more buff during his travels.
They have to like extend the sleeves a little bit. They have to open it up a little. But yeah, the adjustments are relatively.
Yeah. And then he's gonna look around the street and just see what catches his eye.
There's a few things. His appearance is relatively young and able-bodied, attractive. You do see that that Malagast is home. Find them any ones. Plague shields. You know that Malagast is the home of the plague shields, and the plague shields is essentially an adventurer's. There's a lot of contracts that come through them, whether various different mercenaries, monster slaying. Almost all of it kind of flew their doors, and could potentially put interesting things they might have to do. But you also know, actually, give me a history check.
Sure.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. Yeah. There's
Yeah, I think...
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, what else is there?
Yeah, so there's the plague shields, and just kind of like walking around various different Rumon. Jesus fucking Christ. Fun list.
Hey.
Okay. I mean, you hear like small things here and there, things that don't really like, oh, my kid was crying again last night. He said he heard something underneath our floor. I was like, there's no way. There's other things where I never liked the new law that was imposed. Keeps order while these stupid tourists are around. I don't mind. Sayings that someone important, like really important, is at the Southern Embassy, and they're going to attend the party next couple.
Well done.
Of course, there's the missing people.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
hear someone talking about a specific lady. I've so many. There was a rumor that someone named one of the most beautiful in Melagos, Ella Van Grace, at the actual party. Well, you have heard that. You have heard that. You know what? The the people of the Flowers family are sending representatives to this.
Do I know them?
Flowers family is a Midlander's house. So
Okay. I
So-
probably just know their name and the basic through like noble training, but not enough. Okay. You know what? Can I lean more into the Southern Noble rumor?
Sure, you're gonna try and learn more. Press your luck.
Yeah.
Go for it. Give me another perception check. As you try and find out more about who it could potentially be, more and more and more you try and inquire about it. You don't really get any solid answers from the best that you can tell. It seems to be some sort of man who trains the Chevaliers, or is someone high ranking in the Chevaliers.
Damn, this is like triggering a feeling in him, but like a spidey sense. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna spend time doing that. Maybe I'll check out the what was the guild with the
Plague Shields?
Yeah, the Plague Shield.
What did you want to check out with them?
Wait, so they're the guild that has postings?
Yeah, they're the ones who have postings. They are essentially the adventurers.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's just gonna skim through them. Just if there's like anything interesting.
Yeah, there's a few minor ones that look okay. They're labeled as payouts. Very interesting. Some that are for like ones that are a few thousand. Major long-term investment kind of things. So it's like, oh, you got to protect this. Travel. They're not really. You see 3 entries that are relatively interesting. 3 different monsters. One of them is a silver located in the Northern Hills.
He's gonna keep that.
The bounty is 9,000 gold. And it specifically asks for the return of the skull, the heart, and 2 of its claws. Other than that, it said all other parts are requisitioned to the party who acquired them. You do note that as you read it, it doesn't tell you how old this dragon is.
Okay, he's gonna keep that in mind. Does it say exactly where it is?
Somewhere in the Northern Hills. Northern Hills, 9,000 GP bounty on a silver dragon. Age not specified. And look for skull, heart, and the next thing is that you did not expect. Under city of Melagos, 15,000 GP. Beholder.
No.
Under the city?
within lair, looking for 4 of its eyeballs and juices from its main eyeball.
Oh. Can we just kill them?
Those were not beholders, my.
Oh,
Those were spectators.
right. No, I mean, the Vaerun is trading up to no difference.
Fair enough. The last one is. Sorry, I actually find this one. That's CR18. What was the high CR like construct? Oh no no no
Amara?
no! You guys would not be being sent against that. Next one is Partitos Mountain. Investigate a cave opening. Those could include dangers, dwarvish, mechanical, 7,500 gold, and proof of yeah. Those 3 are the real ones that kind of like hit your eyes and you're like, wow, that's interesting.
Oh, I just heard about Dwarven mechanical constructs again. See? Okay, he's gonna note them all. He's gonna bring them back to the group later.
Sure.
Yep.
Who am I missing? Who am I missing?
Okay.
Isn't Vestelle?
Vestelle.
What's Vestelle up to?
Probably go to the library.
Right?
Yeah.
Sure. What are you looking up?
Everything that we would have been looking at before, I guess. Vampires, Tri Point. There was some other things like the Crimson the Ravenous Tide.
Ravenous Tide?
Yeah.
Sure. Give me a. Unfortunately, you find no new information to various different topics.
All right. How long did that take?
A couple of hours, fortunately, was wasted. They'll have
Cool.
the rest of the afternoon.
Yeah, I'm going to go out and see if I can, just take a walk and see if I can find anything either related to potentially my guild or that symbol that we found on the person in Cliff.
Hey.
Hmm.
As you walk out of the doors and you kind of wander around the city a little bit, something seems to strike a chord in your. Give me a history check.
Do I have the -3?
You do. Actually, no, it would have been long. It would have been enough time has passed that you wouldn't.
Okay, thank you. It was what was it? Invest.
No, sorry. No, it's fine. It's fine. Investigation. As you kind of like walk into an alley and begin exiting it, you're like, shit, what the hell? You look around and all of a sudden you get just this heavy sense of deja vu. Like you've been here before. Turn around, you scan the area around, and you're like, you have been here. And all of a sudden you kind of grab one of the stones nearby, and as you push it off to the side, you see a small kind of like stone outline appear in the wall beside you. the door essentially pushes in.
I don't remember what this is, though. Just remember that it's there.
Yeah. And kind of looking at it on the inside, you're like, or as soon as you step in, kind of look around a little bit, it looks to be some sort of small hideout. And in the center of it, you see a dead body.
Oh.
One that looks like it's been torn to pieces, and honestly, relatively fresh. As in within the last 24 hours, fresh. And looking down at them and kind of glancing around the area around, it's like a small circular room that's just like embedded at the base of this building that you would never have been able to find unless you for some reason knew it was there. And you did. And all of a sudden a memory comes back. This was a hideout that your guild members tried. But looking at the body in front of you, this, you can 100% tell, is a vampire fledgling.
Oh shit!
You see the long protruding teeth, the actual like blood and kind of like very pale visage of the entire creature. They seem to be wearing some sort of like cloak or armor or something. But kind of exploring a little bit in the actual area itself, remember that there was another way you could kind of push open this barrel side of the room, and on the other side you just see maybe a dozen more bodies, and they also look very fresh. And from the best that you can tell, these ones are not quite vampire fledgling. They seem to be thralls. They look like, for the most part, regular people, except they do have the 2 bites on the side of the neck. Or the two teeth marks.
Okay.
I think we know where Vagrant found the vampire.
I guess so.
And
Are
you
they just like
see like a variation of your guild's symbol on one of the flags or one of the tapestries. Banners? Looks different to the one.
there's no one alive in here?
There are living people.
Okay. Look for. Can I find any information about any of the vampires of this area, I guess? They had any kind of notes? I think I actually also no, never mind. My investigation.
Do you get a bonus because of your blood hunter background? I think you do.
It would be like a history check, or let me check.
I will say you get
That's what I was
you get it
wondering.
for this. You would
Yeah, it's Fae Fiend or Undead.
It's an investigation.
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
You do still have your heroic.
I'm not saying you should use it. I'm just saying.
Find out from.
But you look around, fortunately.
Okay, I'm going to take note of this place and maybe bring some other people here later.
Yeah, if we clear out the vampires in the city, that's safe for us. We ain't got to pay for rooms anymore.
This is our new base.
Yeah!
That's where tons of people died and was used for unsavory purposes.
First Vestelle's old guild,
It's
then the
refurbished.
vampires.
It's okay.
Either way, I'm pretty sure Greys have torn through this place more than once.
When is it my turn?
When you're helping us clear out all the dead bodies and the old furniture.
I'll just look around and see if maybe I'll see if that vampire that was dead had anything else on him.
Sure. Give me investigation. You got nothing.
You can only go up from here. Next one's gonna be an 8.
Oh no.
3, 4, 5.
Man.
Look at it this way, though. You skipped 2.
Yeah?
Yay!
Is that the bright side you're supposed to take
To
from
be
this?
fair, she can't physically roll a 2.
I meant on the dice.
Oh,
You know what? I'll bring people here later, and maybe they can find things that I can't. So
Sure.
yeah, so I'll just leave. But I'll keep note of where this is.
And you leave and you kind of shut the door. It blends back seamless. You realize it will probably start smelling pretty quick.
Especially if we don't get those badges out of there. Ain't vampires supposed to turn to dust when you kill them?
Oh,
You think vampires?
none of the vampires you guys have killed had turned to dust. Remember?
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, to be fair, the only vampires we fought that didn't have something else happen to their body were the big bat things.
That is true.
The regular vampire, fucking Artemis, exploded.
Well, you know. That's on Artemis.
Hmm.
But yeah. Change, but I wonder how. But
We'll find out.
yeah. Eventually, we get around to people who are actually going to number.
Hmm.
3 of you kind of find the teleport circle within the actual school itself. You pass by the actual shop again. Try and purchase something. You might have different.
no, I'm good. Thanks.
Not
I
today.
want to see. I want to see.
Sure.
Actually, no, I didn't go here yesterday.
Sure. As you guys walk in.
I don't wait for them.
Wait, you're gonna make them pay for it themselves?
Well, it was per person anyway, wasn't it?
No, it is 75 and then 5 gold per person.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. I'll wait.
I was like, are you sure you wanna do that?
That's what you love to hear.
Presumably, it helps me see in the dark. Maybe.
Maybe.
So, there's 3 immediate things that catch your attention. 1 appears to be some sort of goggles. Don't know if they're the goggles vision, but when you ask, woman with the kind of weird mask on her face looks at you. The goggles of true seeing. You can see not just in the anywhere. See reality as it sees fit.
I'll take your entire stock.
First things first, how much are they? It's still ballpark for future investments.
40,000.
No, we know we can't afford that.
Is there a devil I can sell my soul to? I can sell my soul to you?
Darcy suddenly looks very concerned.
No, unfortunately, I.
It's unfortunate. Maybe next time.
But interest. Pay me interest. Only 7%. Compounded on a basis.
Does she actually say that?
She does. Not the minute part.
Okay. That's what I was asking about. How often does that interest compound? Every month. Okay.
A lot of gold.
So let's see.
No, maybe being blind
Darcy
isn't
just
so bad.
Darcy just pulls out a fucking abacus.
He starts counting. It's a lot of money.
Oh, what else is there that's new?
There is appears to be a beautiful red gem kind of presents. And essentially tells you that this is a one-use gem to summon a fire elemental that is within your control. It lasts
Oh,
minutes,
Not again.
lasts for a full minute, and then it just, you know what? I'll change it from fire elemental to water elemental. There you go.
okay. Right, so Lyra, by the way, if you did take that deal, it'd be 175 gold extra per month.
100 on top of like having to pay back the whole 40,000.
Yes. That is how loans and compound interest work.
Yeah, what'd you get? 175.
7% of 40,000.
Is that 77?
I just went through. I divided 7 by 40,000.
And how would I make the payment?
Oh,
Presumably
it would be
in
automatically taken.
person. Oh,
Lovely.
well then.
Extorting you like a. That's Jake.
So it's a lot more than the 175.
Is it
Yeah,
It's a
7%?
a lot more than
it is a lot more.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay then. How much is it?
Even 1%.
2800.
Yeah, even 1% of 40k is like 400.
Not fair enough. Oh yeah, that's true. Duh. Fuck. Ignore me. I was terrible at math. Can you tell?
It's okay. It's okay. The red, sorry, the blue gem is significantly. He also has potions of greater healing. Potions normal healing. Three normal potions of healing. 2 greater potions of healing. 1 supreme potion of healing.
Well, maybe I should start taking jobs again. I don't feel so wealthy anymore.
And this is why I'm going to Umber to sell my goods.
Yeah, maybe there's a hunt board I can pick up a few jobs. Really are struggling. What happened to the prices?
Normal prices.
This is magic items, Lyra.
Swear they've gone up like 2 times.
He also
Past.
has a pair of sending stones. Sorry, not a pair. 3 paired together.
That can be convenient. How much are those?
1,000.
And we're just a poor party.
Do the 3 of you have enough money together to get that, or no?
Well, let's see. I have 1,000.
I mean, as a party,
I spent a lot of money on this vicious dagger.
You spent a lot of money on a lot of things. I mean,
I've got 480 gold.
15,000 GP bounty for a beholder. Yeah.
it's only Beholder.
How much money do you have, Lyra?
700 gold and 121 dwarvish gold.
No.
121 Dormish gold, you say?
Wait, that's almost
No,
enough to buy the entire thing.
Yeah.
That's 1,200 right there. It's 1,200 gold right there. So you have 1,900 gold.
Do I want to blow everything on the sending stones?
Well, we all gotta make sure we have enough money to get there and back.
I mean,
Yeah.
you don't have to.
Which
buy
is
it.
why I'm not buying anything too expensive. Question: what's your scroll selection look like?
She's got 2 scrolls of magic, 100. Got 2 scrolls of sending. Got a scroll of wrathful smite for 100 gold.
Anything?
A scroll of suggestion for 240.
Does she
also
have
has
any?
a scroll of fireball for 600? Actually, is it 600? I need to double check my own prices because I'm using my own.
Does she have any spells with a ritual tag available for sale? Even just a layman's tiny hut.
Give me a 100. On a 60 or above, 1. 70 or above, she has 2.
Fuck.
And she has 0.
You're going to another city anyways. You could ask her.
That's true. What were the What were the scroll selections again?
She has a scroll of fireball 600. She has a scroll of magic missile 100. Scroll.
I thought you had 2 of those scrolls of magic missile.
Yeah, she has 2. She has 2 scrolls of sending 400. Scroll of I believe suggestion and
For 240.
And wrathful smite was. And the sending stones for 2,000.
Right. I don't have enough to. I don't have enough to justify spending 2,000 gold when I have a book that does pretty much the same thing.
Last week it was my sister.
I'll guess.
But I will buy that scroll of fireball. Because you never know.
Fair enough. Gives you the scroll of fireball for 6.
Thank you very much. As Darcy just puts that in his bag in a pocket that's more easily reached in case of an emergency.
Case of an emergency. Scroll of fireball.
Fucking surrounded by vampires.
Explode on command. But was there anything else you guys wanted to purchase, or did you want to go Umba?
Lyra, do you want to end yourself up in horrendous debt?
Is there anything I can do really for those goggles? I will slay whatever beast you might want materials from.
Any number of beasts, maybe?
She looks at you, looks at goggles, looks back at you. Be a persuade.
You are a Grey Warden.
Oh my god.
I was assisting. Can they have advantage?
Okay, sure, I'll give it to you. Cool. Body. Body.
Hey, you got a heroic.
You can't be wasting his persuasion like that.
Can I use the heroic?
Oh no.
You actually want to?
No, don't. You don't have to.
Sure, why not?
Okay. She takes a look at you.
Yes.
It's better than using it to get a TPK crystal, huh, Jake?
That is true. Well, you know, I didn't know. Or did I know? She kind of looks at you. I like you. A contract out.
Oh no!
It's a fucking beholder, isn't it?
One for a
You
silver
son of a
dragon.
bitch.
Oh
God.
bring the skull, claws, and its breath, I will give you the.
Got yourself a deal. This is without hesitation.
Question: where in the dragon is its breath gland located?
Throat. Abdomen.
Okay. We'll tell the heavier hitters not to decapitate it.
Will. Which is to say, if
Okay.
you roll low enough, you will not be able to get it. Or if you roll too low with your survival check, you will not be able to.
I have mending, and a corpse is an object, Jake. I have mending.
Well, I'm pretty sure mending says that it doesn't work on organic.
Shush, Andy, shush.
If you don't mind my asking, how old is this dragon?
I'm not aware.
So it could be anywhere from child to world destroyer.
It is at the very minimum.
Right, okay.
But no, it is not old. As far as I'm aware.
Okay, so juvenile to adult.
Young.
Okay.
Yes.
Young.
Okay.
Okay.
Best of luck. The goggles will be waiting.
Vaerun's going to be happy.
Depending on the age.
2 birds, 1 stone, or I guess 2 dragons, 1 stone.
More like 2 dragons, 1 army. I don't think a stone is going to take down a dragon, even a baby.
But do remember, it is not a dragon, a lesser dragon. So it is a lesser dragon. Still be
Right.
here.
Darcy
Let
looks
me-
like he's trying not to have a heart attack.
Let me share. She's gonna be nice and share some information.
Yay!
Oh, nice.
Sorry. If you guys look in your bestiary, there is going to be 2 more entries that have been unlocked.
Oh. More bestiary. Oh, yay.
That's a lot of text.
There you go. You can read all of it, or you could choose not to.
I'm reading it now.
The True Dragon one is the shorter one. It's the much easier read. That one will take maybe like, a minute or 2. The Lesser Dragon includes a lot.
Oh wow.
I'm going through
Oh,
lesser
wow.
first because I would assume lesser, elder, true.
Oh wow.
No, it's Lesser, True, Elder.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Thank you.
I love giving you guys more lore.
So, tallest peak in Illyria.
True
Oh,
Dragon.
God damn it.
Oh, sorry.
Where is the tallest peak?
The tallest peak in the area, specifically, is the Aaron Vale Peaks.
Where is that?
South.
I see. Okay.
Sure.
I don't know how I feel about using that inspiration anymore.
Well, we're going dragon hunting, so you're welcome.
Yeah, I mean, Vaerun needs dragon's blood. I mean, not from. I don't know, lesser. I think it's true dragon's blood. Hey, dragon hunting.
Yeah, maybe we should cross shop number first, and then and then see.
Well, to be fair, we need money in the first place. And Artemis is. As soon as Artemis hears about a job to go and kill a dragon, he's going to take it anyways. I can hear him vibrating with excitement right now. He probably doesn't even know why.
But eventually. As you step through the actual teleportation circle, but you step into the other side, and all three of you give me a con save.
Oh boy.
Ooh, Lyra! Damn!
I'm healthy.
Lyra, Varus, you two step over to the other side. You're perfectly fine. Varus, there's like a little bit of a ooh, that didn't feel quite right. Like, you're okay for the most part. But Darcy, the rest of you watch as he kind of like passes through the circle, and immediately as he emerges on the other side, he like falls to his knees and goes, and you definitely feel yeah, you see him puke a little just outside.
Are you okay, Darcy?
Oh, that's awful. That is awful.
Do you need to lie down?
Why do people pay so much for this? Oh, look. Oh.
Welcome to Umber. That's why.
Ugh.
You see a
It's not wrong.
janitor standing beside. He's literally holding like a mop. He's like, he's so ready.
How many times a day? How many times a day do you have to clean this stuff up?
That's like a third, fourth set of people. Some of them come through. Our new ones, fresh ones, kids, young ones go through and they go bleh, you know.
Sounds about right.
Ugh. Question: Who anteed up for like the 75 cost?
It would have been totaled 85 or 90. Sorry,
It would have been a total. No,
it's 75.
75
plus per
75
each person.
Oh yeah, it would be. Yeah, I would have paid my 5.
Who's paying the 75?
I mean, I don't mind paying it. It's our money, anyways.
I just helped you negotiate a deal to kill a dragon.
I mean, we could all just pay 25.
All right, yeah, that works.
Yeah,
too.
true.
Just pay 30.
I was like,
Come on, guys.
No.
Smart suggestion.
No, Andrew, we each need to pay 30.
I said that. I corrected myself afterwards.
Okay, I did not hear you.
You have arrived. What are you guys planning to do?
Steal things.
Shop, maybe find goggles for cheaper and not going on a suicide mission.
Well, let me tell you right now, you will not be able to find goggles like that one that are cheaper. Give me a D100 to see if you can find goggles of night vision. On a 85 or above, you do. Okay, I'm giving it. Fortunately, you do not find a pair.
Oh, dog.
Can I look for weapons at least?
Sure. What are you trying to look for?
Great weapons, two-handed weapons of good quality.
+1 variety?
+1, +2, whatever's there.
I don't think I don't think you
Anything.
can afford a +1.
Anything magical. No, I could afford the +1, at least in that person's shop.
Oh, yes, you can afford. +1s aren't that much. Like you price plus. You do find a great sword. +1. That's 1,200.
1,200. Are there any other sort of magical weapons or no?
Not unless you spend more than.
I'll spend some time digging.
Sure, give me an investigation.
Ooh. Okay, how much time did I spend?
The most of the day.
Fuck. What time would it be?
Like 6 p.m. ish.
Do you think that I would still have time to maybe like visit like a seamstress or something?
Probably, but you have to come back to Umber if.
Huh, you're right. Okay, never mind. I'll just meet back up with Darcy.
Darcy, you're trying to sell stuff.
Yes.
Umber's markets are a lot easier to get into,
Yes, they are.
but there's subsequent a little bit less business. But there is still business.
I don't care. There's business. That's what matters.
What do I usually get you to roll? Persuasion?
Yes.
Give me the persuasion check with your +5 for your
2?
+2, I think it was for your.
It's +2 from the stone. And guidance as well. So that's 22 already. 24. More of a profit than I ever made in Malagast.
22. I thought it was only a +2 for the
It
stone.
was only.
Oh, +2. Never mind. So 21. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's like, hold
mind
on,
heard, my mind heard plus. I heard +5 and was like, I want to keep that.
wait.
Keep it. Keep it.
But honestly, not a bad amount. You sell actually about like half your stock. I don't know how much you were selling each for, but to do the actual dynamics and numbers work, so we're just gonna go with you gain this flat.
That sounds about right.
That'd be good.
Yeah. The majority of your day is gone. You meet back up with a very sad looking Lyra. And Varus, what are you up to?
By the way, Jake, I did not sell that dragon carving.
Gotcha.
Before Darcy would have left.
I put a lot of work into that thing.
Before Darcy would have left, Varus would have asked if he could ask his sister where she lives in the city.
Yeah, Darcy will.
Yeah. What's the exact message you sent?
Wait a minute. I'm not able to do that.
Why not?
I tried sending to other people. So the thing is, the names work in this book. We had Vaerun cast the spell.
Oh.
Okay. I'm not quite sure I understand. You can't just write her name down?
No.
Why
So,
not?
well, let's show this. I tried writing down other people's names in the book. I did.
on this page. Only seems to work on this page. I don't know how this works. I swear to all the gods, this was a normal sketchbook before the doll showed up. But Darcy will just open the page, open to the page where all the names are written down. See? Varus, Vestelle, Artemis. He'll just take a finger and wipe away your Varus's name. And what's her name again? Sorry.
Win. You'll spell it.
W-Y-N.
Darcy will write it down, and the name will just.
Yep. It disappears within a second of him finishing it. The actual.
I tried writing down a couple other people's names before I had them write their own names down. Speaking of which, if you would put your name back in.
Yeah, sure.
I should probably ask Vaerun to put his name into it.
Well, I suppose this has become technically a waste of a trip for me.
You can go check in on all the people that were bit.
Yeah, I
And
suppose I could.
And you never know? You get coincidental run-in with your sister? Sorry? I can't be more help here?
Roll me a D1000 on a
Please.
998 or higher.
I just walk away.
I mean, if you really want to, you can roll the D1000.
There's no fucking way.
0.2.
You may as well.
Fuck.
You may as well.
You don't lose anything off of rolling it.
I know. Just utter disappointment if I roll a 1.
Nah.
You said D1000, right?
No way, statistically.
D1000, you said?
Yes.
Jake, shush.
Yeah, well.
Fortunately, as you bump into random people, you find someone that looked like your sister for a moment, and as you tap them on the shoulder, you realize they are.
I'm just imagining you tap him on the shoulder. That is a man.
Yeah. You go and check in on them, and honestly, been very little change. Some of them seems to have regained some sort of color, and they're like alive and conscious, but honestly, all of them seem extremely vegetative. And you speak to the doctor, and she's considering.
How is Atney?
She's the least vegetated out of all of them. She's actually functional, and occasionally she'll listen, but she's not like present. She's
Responding.
Not there. She's probably the only one that the doctor.
The lights are on. Nobody is home.
That's a little disappointing, I suppose. All right. I'll just walk away.
Where do these people go when they're discharged? Oh, I send them to a facility over in Filden. No!
She specifically.
Filden's great.
She would have said that it's actually going larger.
Oh.
Specifically in through a magic. He has friends. Maybe they might be able to help. But as you all return and settle down for the evening.
What did I get to do with the rest of my day? Was that it?
Did you want to do anything else? You did have another activity to partake in.
How much time do I have?
5.
Would I be able to spend another 80 and go to free read
Okay.
and just listen for any word of his parents, any rumors, anything? Yes. He will do that.
It upsets me you don't get a day pass like the bus.
How they make
One sec.
This is cheap, relatively.
Honestly.
Okay. What was it? Perception. All right.
You hear various bits and where the what kind of I don't trust the Aurelis. They were very, very isolationist until just a couple of years ago, where they settled down in Free Reach. They have their own castle, residence, or something. And as far as you're aware, only one system that are a part of the family. And that 6, they're jumping their activity with their namesake power. So in reality, you know that the real power that they hold. It seems that a lot of people just respect the name enough that they kind of like.
I assume that they're in the noble district.
They are.
Ish.
Just closed off too much.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Does Varus think he could get in there? Does he think there's even the slightest bit of a possibility?
Does Varus think he can get into the? How arrogant are you? Roll
How
for
blinded
arrogance.
Are you blinded by your hatred of your family?
So-
You think you can do it?
He can. He's got this. He's got this. I could, mimic the speech patterns and accents of creatures I have heard for at least a minute. And I've heard Vaerun talk a lot.
True. What's your performance chart? Performance.
Oh, just a solid +1.
Performance check.
Fuck it. Not gonna lose anything if I don't roll that well. They just won't let me in. Yeah, that's
You do not
fitting.
get let in. In fact, you get thrown out. One of the guards is like, these filthy peasants trying to get into the district. Ain't nothing for you here. Go beg somewhere.
Alright.
You'll have to pay another 80 gold.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just making sure you're aware.
He knows.
But yeah, you pop back to Malagost. Eventually, the entire party gets prepped for the day after. Day of etiquette. That.
The